Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I'm emotional. What's going on? Uh-oh, let me adjust. Let's see. Good morning. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Almost didn't make it today because this thing on Facebook was saying my connection was really low. I see my eyes are red again. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I'm going to get it together. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Jerissa, and I am the CEO and founder of God's Chosen Vessels and also the creator of EMBRACEtv. Let me get my camera right. Thank you for joining us. Today is day 5. Day 5. I cannot believe it's already the 5th of January. It's going fast, going fast. And I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to try to articulate so you can understand what I'm saying. And so today we are having the 7 o'clock word of the day, like we have been doing for 5 days now. So I thank God for the 5th day. I've been hanging in there. This is really helping me, not necessarily with my vocabulary, because that's not really what this exercise is about, but it's about getting up in the morning and having positive thoughts. So we give a word of the day, and you are to try to meditate on something or conjure up a thought of something that is beneficial, positive, maybe even educational. But the point is to not have any negative thoughts. Okay, that's the whole point. And this is not to take the place of your devotional. If you have devotional in the morning, good morning. Thank you, my Periscope family and my Facebook family, for joining. Thank you for the love, the hearts, and for sharing. So we're getting ready to pull the word of the day. And we get our words from this little glass right here. Every day I pick a word. So we're going to see what today's word is. We've had love. We've had empathy. We've had energy today. So let's pick something, and let's pray we get something really, really good. Oh, interesting. Our word is survivor. Survivor. Good morning, Patrice. It's my sister. She's right on time. She's there in the morning. I appreciate you. Today our word is survivor. Okay, and I said we're gonna meditate on positive things, because my immediate reaction to this word is I am a survivor. I am a survivor. So let's see how we can, I'm going to give glory. I'm going to give glory to God in spite of the negativity that might come to mind when we think of this word. I am a survivor. Good morning, my sister. I am the survivor of child molestation. I was molested when I was a little girl. I was 8 at church in a back room by a deacon. I was there for Easter. I know some of you who were raised in the church will know what I'm saying when I talk about Easter rehearsal. When you get your speech and you go to church and you practice because you're going to say your speech on Easter Sunday morning. It happened during that time. I was raped on a college campus. I was 22. What else have I survived? I survived. I am a lupus survivor. I have survived my father being murdered. So let's flip that, because survival is a good thing. Getting on the other side of that thing and having a beautiful, I don't want to say a beautiful experience. That probably might not be right for those who are survivors of, because I can think of other things. Being a breast cancer survivor, I have a god sister who is a survivor and a thriver. But I think that's like being a survivor myself of many different circumstances. I am grateful because it gives me another witnessing tool. And what I mean by that is I could sit and I could have a pity party and really allow myself to take on the mantle of whatever that thing is that was done to me. Satan is out to destroy. He's out to kill. He's out to mess up your mind, connect you in such a way, constantly have you believe that God is of you, God doesn't carry you. Good morning, Periscope family. Thank you for joining. He's in the business of keeping at your lowest. He is in the business. Thank you for the heart, sweetheart. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. He is in the business of keeping you at your lowest. He's in the business of keeping you in such a place that when things are allowed to come your way. Good morning, Ulysses Jeans. Thank you for joining. That is what he does. So I could stay in that place. I could meditate on the things that happened to me, and I can say that this is who I am. That thing that happened to me is who I am. Or I can look at myself as a survivor and say, I made it through that thing that was meant to destroy me, that thing that was meant to just take me out mentally, maybe even physically. I'm also the survivor. How could I forget that? My first husband was mentally and physically abusive. I almost lost the sight of this eye after an attack. And so, why would God allow something like that to happen? Why would he allow me to survive something like that? Because there were plenty of times when my mindset was, just take me out. Just take me out right now. Let's just do it. Why would I survive that thing? And I have learned in my 52 years of life that he brought me through and he carried me through. And that was meant to kill me made me stronger. It made me the woman that I am now. And a big part of that is having the tool in testimony and how things to witness myself. If I didn't survive rape, I wouldn't be able to tell someone who has been raped, you can get through this. No, it wasn't a pleasant thing. Nobody wants that to happen to them, but it has happened. So what do we do now? And a lot of that starts with how do we look at ourselves? Because people who are victims, or people who have been through and experienced certain things, they tend to wear that thing like a cloak. I was raped, so I'm this, the other. They have these negative and stereotypes and things that happen. And so as a survivor, because I have gone through it, I can tell her that you're not the thing. You don't have to walk around with your head bowed down. You don't have to walk around thinking you're less than. You don't have to walk around thinking that it was your fault. You don't have to walk around thinking, less of yourself. You can be a survivor. You survived that thing for a reason. And there are a lot of people who say, well, you believe in a God that allows those kind of things to happen. Well, we have free will. We have free will. And I have learned not to question God, because there's a lot of things that I don't know the answer to. I know certain things are allowed. I'm not God. But I do know this. I do know that when things happen and have happened in my life, he has given me the strength to endure. And most of that strength comes from the fact that I know he's right here with me. I am surviving life with a mother who has Alzheimer's. I'm surviving life with knowing every single day when I peek in that room, like I just did before I came and talked to y'all, that I don't know what I'm going to see when I open that door. Because as I walk in the door, I take him with me. So I survived that thing, and I know that it all is going to be okay. And because I am living that, because I have lived those other experiences, I can be a walking, living, breathing testimony, better than any self-help book that anyone can read. I can look them in the eye and tell them, you can survive this thing. You can survive this thing. You can't buy that. You can't buy that. So when I think of being a survivor, it gives me great joy. Like my brother used to sing, this is how I got over. My soul looks back and wonder how I got over. That's how I feel. Because I know it wasn't by my own might. I know that. So, I am a survivor, and I wear that badge proudly. I'm a survivor because the Creator of things chose me for whatever reason, for some situations. He allowed certain things for whatever reason, but here I am. It didn't kill me. It didn't take me out. It made me stronger. It made me better. And it gave me a tool to witness to those who are in similar plight, similar situations. You too, my sister. You too, my brother, can get over this thing. You too can survive. So anyway, that's my thought. That's my thought on the word. It is a challenge. Like I said, this exercise is to thank you for trees, thank you for the hearts, thank you for the love, thank you for everybody that's joining and hanging with me, Facebook and Periscope family. I love y'all. It's a challenge to take such a simple word. What I am learning as I'm doing this exercise today and yesterday both. I remember even yesterday when I read the word empathy, when I read this word survivor, there was this immediate thought to go somewhere kind of negative. And so this exercise is for you to kind of train your brain to change your perception, because that's what the Embrace formula is all about. That's what I teach. It's not that negativity. It's not always what it seems. It is your perception of that thing. Thank you, Patrice. That is your perception of that thing that's going to get you over. It's that perception of things. Seeing, we were talking about looking through God's eyes, not only through things that we see around us that we need to do or how He wants to use us. Try to get God, ask God for His eyes to see the very situation that you're in. If you see it differently, if you commit to refusing to see that thing the way Satan wants you to see it, you got to flick him off your shoulder. You got to get him out your ear. You can't see things through his eyes and be a survivor. You can't do it. To God be the glory. Thank you. You have to have your perception. That's the whole thing. How do you perceive not the bank account number? How many dollars and cents are in that account? How do you perceive, your car is 11 years old and you have to, pray and fast before you go turn a key? How do you perceive leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work? You know what I'm saying? So do you look at it as, oh my God, I can't get up and the children aren't even up yet? Or do you perceive it as blessing? Thank God I have a job. Thank God I get to go early so I can get up out of there and I can talk about you. Thank God I don't have to get up and fight traffic because nobody's on the road when I go. Thank you that I can go sit at my desk in my cube, have a cup of coffee or whatever you do, or meditate and pray at my desk before the crazy people come in. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you look at that thing? How do you look at that thing? Let me give you one. You say, well, that's not always easy to direct. The hardest thing I look now, I can survive this thing. Going back to the word survive. I can survive this thing. He's with me every day. Perception is not, oh, woe is my mom. Oh, woe is me. Did I go through that at first? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. But now it's like, to God be the glory. To God be the glory. This is going to help somebody. My mother was a believer. Why would I fight the funk? You know what I'm saying? Why would I fight? She's going to meet the very man that I'm trying to get to meet. I'd be a little jealous because she's going first. I'm just saying. It's your perception of the thing. My mother's saved. And to be absent of the body, be present with the Lord. So I know the second she leaves me, I know where she is. And won't come back. Wouldn't want to come back. Give it opportunity because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your perception of these things. Y'all know I'll get off. Being a survivor, I think, depends on your perception of that thing. And it doesn't mean that thing is going to be easy. It can be very, very difficult. But the attitude and the perception you take is what's going to make you or break you. What's going to make you a survivor when you get on the other side of that thing. So that is our word for today. It's survivor. And I pray blessings on you and yours, and that you have a blessed perception of everything that's going on in your life, and that you survive and thrive. Beyond survival, I hope that you thrive. And because that's a beautiful place to be in life. So this is our word. I thank you all for coming and stopping and joining me this morning and taking this roller coaster ride, because you don't understand. I get butterflies when I pull when I pull the word. It's like, okay, what are we gonna pull and what am I gonna say? But it does. It forces you to think beautiful thoughts and to go deep. Because the goal is to always not. Just don't go negative. It might be kind of, it has the potential of being negative, but we're not going to look at that way. There's a reason. It's a beautiful thing to be a survivor. So wear that proudly. You guys have a blessed day. Embrace your life. Embrace your purpose. I'm saying this, like, you guys are going to be able to say this with me every day. Embrace your life. Embrace your purpose. Cherish your time. And let me add, God has given you another opportunity to get it right. Okay? So go out there and make the best of it. Okay? Take advantage of that. Okay? Love y'all. Be blessed now. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you.